Do you want to make this video effect that so many popular YouTubers use like Iman Gadzhi? If so, then you're in the right place to learn that. Because in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this Wiggly effect in Davinci Resolve. So let's get right into the tutorial. So the first thing we will do is obviously create a comp, new Fusion page obviously, and timeline. So we're just going to need to drag and drop, and he will automatically create the timeline. Let's go to Fusion page, right? And you will get the screen, obviously. If you don't know what is Fusion page, basically like After Effects in Davinci Resolve. And so what we are going to do is press Ctrl and space. For Mac it is Command and space. So basically we press that, oh it's popping on the screen, whatever. And we're going to write displays. So this is the first node. Then we need fast noise. Here we go, there's the fast noise. We are going to connect with the fast noise with foreground, aka the green rectangle or whatever you want to call it. After that we are going to put text because we are not going to see the effect basically. Let's put also the most important, one of the most important nodes is time structure, because without it we cannot actually animate everything. So yeah, let's get first with the displays node. So put type from radial to XY, right? And put X reflection to 0.0025. This is the best setting that I found, and you can obviously change it, but do not. I suggest you not to change it because it will ruin all the thing. Like for example, you'll see when I do like increase the value, so you will see really fast. Like for example, I do this, right? Fast noise. Just look at this. If I increase way more like the values for the displays X reflection and Y reflection, it basically ruins the whole text. So yeah, let's just put back those settings, right? And a fast noise also set about 40 scale, right? Just type it in because you cannot like drag it. It allows only 20, so manually type 40 and type see-through rate 1 and see-through just I guess 1, and for example detail is 1, and pretty much contrast and brightness doesn't do anything for the specific effect. So what we are actually doing is adjusting this fast noise, right? And this time structure I will talk about later, and displays like applies to the text basically, the effect. For example, you see all the thing and it basically merges together and it creates like the Wiggly-ish effect type texture. And so here's the result, right? But the thing is not moving. So what are we going to do is put a time structure right now. And how we're going to do is basically go to frame 0, keyframe the source time, go 1 frame forward, right? Keyframe, another keyframe, 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 keyframe. At 6th frame, you basically keyframe all the 6 frames at 0, right? But at the 6th frame, we put type 6 basically. And what it's going to do is basically create like a animation, like it's basically going to move basically, but it's not continuous, like it's not in the loop. So what we need to do in order to make it in the loop, basically select the node, put the time structure, make it like press this thing to adjust the view, and select all the nodes like the keyframes, and right click on your mouse, right, to the right, and set loop relative. And what it's going to do basically is set the loop, and it's going to make this Wiggly effect basically. And yeah, that's basically it. You made the Wiggly effect. This is like the base for this video. For example, if you want to like do the Wiggly effect, for example the grid effect, right, you just replace it with grid effect like that, and it's going to have this Wiggly effect. First it didn't even had like one, it was pretty much a static image, but now you can animate it and it's really powerful. Like you can also adjust the values, even a scale, like it's going to adjust the intensity, like the waves, how much waves it has. For example, you can put 1000. I don't know if it's going to crash or not, but yeah, as you can see, it's really like small waves. and that's like the most important thing, like to you to adjust for in order to make like the animation and everything. So what are you going to do is make like 500 like and yeah, basically keep it like that. But here's the thing, if you want to make this animation way faster, for example, let's put it back the text. For example, if you want to make this text like, it's not going to look like that good. If you want, for example, make it switch faster or slower, here's how we are going to do basically. As you already may know, I'm going to just delete the node because I'm lazy and put, instead of that, another node and put it to obviously frame 0, keyframe it, right, and just keyframe until, for example, we want to slower this like effect basically. You basically keyframe until frame 12 and you put 12. That just makes sense, right? And I don't know how that works, but it makes sense and it's really easy to understand. And so we are going to do the same thing again. So the animation continues in the loop. And so we just put all select keyframes, right? Do the same thing. And relative. And basically it's going to do this thing. And here's the effect. It's way slower compared to the other thing like we created before. And so if you want to create faster, obviously I already said that we're going to do, if you want to create the animation way faster, move faster and change faster basically, we are just going to go frame 0 again and keyframe until you reach frame 3, right? You press 3 and it's going to move like way faster than before. So basically you're going to select all again and put relative, and boom, you got way faster wiggly effect. That's really simple and you will make it the edit way better, right? So the bonus tip for this video is basically to create a group and as a preset. Obviously you are not going to create all the time this preset, and so what are we going to do is basically select the nodes, press Ctrl G, for Mac it is Command G, and we are just going to rename pressing press F2 basically, and I'm gonna rename Wiggly effect. That's how my effect, like the Wiggly effect, is called actually. And so yeah, here's the Wiggly effect. And the cool thing is about, you can copy, right, and put, for example, grid and, for example, text, right. We are going to merge this thing and put here, here, here. And here's the Wiggly effect for the both, right? Wiggly effect here, here, and you can adjust, you can obviously adjust the thing how you want it, right? For example, I want to adjust the scale for this thing. I do not want it to be faster. You can obviously keyframe all the time, the time stretch. You can obviously create like presets for this, but here's what we are going to do. Basically remove all this thing and we are going to select the Wiggly effect, press the right button again and settings, save as, and we're going to call it, for example, Wiggly effect, right one, I don't know, Wiggly effect, for example. And yeah, you basically save it and you put on templates. Basically, I'm gonna do the separate video for this. Maybe watch this video. I'm already creating this video. Congratulations, now you can make 10 times better video. You're a professional video editor by using this effect. Thank you for watching this video and see you later, my guy. Peace.